Hey YouTubers, it is Thursday, July 31st, and it is time for another Carolina Reaper grow update video. And it's almost time to harvest. Actually, I already have harvested a few of the tomatoes. I'm gonna shoot a quick update video. I'll show you my tomatoes and peppers. These are my large red cherry tomatoes. Still got plenty of those. Still flowering. Still got a few flowers on them. Still ripening. They've already harvested a few of those. So that's the large red cherries, and again, this plant behind it is also large red cherry. I got two big pots of those. This one I think is probably about done for. This is also a cherry variety, but it's the small one called the Super Sweet. I think it is pretty much done. I don't see any flowers on it at all. It was flowering probably about a week ago, and then I think all the petals dropped. So that's probably about all I'm going to get out of the Super Sweet. Still got plenty of these. This is the Jelly Bean grape variety. Lots of those still on the plant. I need to harvest them. I gotta get on that. It's been so busy. It's been very hot and very dry here in central Kentucky. I think we probably have got the same conditions that most of the rest of the country has got. Just that heat wave, very hot, very dry. I've been watering these every day just to try to keep them alive, keep them producing. We're less than 2 weeks away from the Kentucky State Fair. I have to drop off my entry on Tuesday, August the 12th. So a little over a week left. That's my tomatoes. Carolina Reapers, absolutely booming. Yep. Just like last year. Back patio looks like a jungle. Lots of plants producing. These, at least the ones on this plant, are finally starting to ripen. Starting to make that transition from green to orange to red. Won't be too long. Got a bunch of green ones still on the plant. There's a nice red one right there. That one's turning red. Making that transition to orange. Most of them still look like this though, and I'm starting to get a little bit worried because I'm running out of time. I need red ripe ones to enter these in the Kentucky State Fair. I'd love to take home the blue ribbon again this year. Speaking of ribbons, I entered 3 categories in the local Madison County Fair. Took home 2 second place and 1 third place. I didn't enter Carolina Reapers. I entered Anaheim's. Took second for that, and then I entered my grape tomatoes and cherry tomatoes and got 1 second place for the cherries and 1 third for the grape tomatoes. But I need these to start turning color. That one has. I think that's got a little bit of blossom end rot or something on the bottom of it, but I may save it for seeds. The rest of these look good. It's got a nice tail on it. I just need them to start ripening. Come on. Got a little over a week till I got to drop these off. I need them all red. That's my Reapers. These are on the way. Starting to change, starting to darken. A couple of them in there. Starting to change. Okay. That's what they look like when they start to change. Most of them are green though. That's my back patio. If you're wondering why I got these streamers and this tinfoil on there, that's to try to keep the birds away. They pretty much have left my peppers alone. I think they mostly have gone for the tomatoes, but I didn't want to mess with my peppers. So that's what those little streamers are. I got those at Ace Hardware here in town. It's a brand called Bird Be Gone. I don't know how well they work, to be honest. That's the Reapers and the tomatoes. Again, back patio looks like a jungle. Walk around here. Oh, I'm excited to show you all this. This is the south facing side of the house. These are all Bootla bubblegum 7-pot chocolate. Absolutely huge plants. I had to back up to try to get a shot of these. That's all chocolate Bootlas. And like the Reapers, they are starting to change color. I'll try to show you. They start out green, like that one. And they turn that light brown. And then when they're ripe, they turn that deep, dark, beautiful dark brown chocolate color. That's a ripe pepper right there, ready to eat. Bunch of brown ones on this one. There's one. That one's starting to change. You can see starting to transition from the green to the brown. Whole cluster of them right there. I may enter these in the Kentucky State Fair as well, probably in a maybe in one of the variety categories, because there's not really a category for chocolate peppers. I wish there was, or for super hots. That's the Bootlas. Most of these are still green. A couple brown ones there. That one's brown. There's a nice couple of brown ones there. Won't be long before I'll be ready to harvest these. These things are absolutely huge. And they are still producing. This one here still got petals and pods on it. Some of these that I planted later than the other ones still producing. That one still got blooms on it. Gonna have a bunch of Bootlas. That's the Bootlas. Now I'll show you the ones I got in the front of the house. I'm growing a little bit of everything. So these are my Tabasco plants. These are the ones that, if you watched my other videos, that I had some seeds that were probably about 6 or 7 years old that I didn't think were even would even germinate, and I planted them and every one of them germinated. So I decided to go ahead and grow them out. Gonna try to save a few of these for seeds. And again, I may put these in the fair just as maybe one of my pepper variety categories. I think we got a thunderstorm on the way. I'm hearing it booming. These are slowly starting to ripen. It seems like it's taking these forever. That one's starting to change. Starting to turn orange, and from orange they'll turn red, and from red to a deep dark red. That's my Tabasco peppers. I got tons of those. These are my Anaheims. I don't know if I'll have enough to enter these in the Kentucky State Fair or not, because you have to have 12. I entered 3 of them in the local Madison County Fair and took second place. There's a good one. There's a red one. That one's starting to ripen. But again, I don't know that I'm going to have 12 of these in time to enter them for the fair. These are my poblanos. This is the last pepper that I planted, so I don't really have anything to show you all on this one, other than they are starting. It's like it's starting to flower. Hopefully we'll set pods here. Maybe in about a month I'll have some peppers on that one I can show you, but there's not really anything to show you yet. But they are starting to flower. And then 2 pots of Italian peperoncini. Again, hopefully enter these in the Kentucky State Fair as well. They're looking pretty good. I think there was a couple of ripe ones in there. There's a few ripe ones. Most of them still green, still changing colors. Same thing here, Italian peperoncini. So 2 pots of the Italian peperoncini peppers. Next to that is my, these are jalapenos. This is the jalapeno early variety. Got a bunch of those on there. They are very deep in the foliage. I'm trying to show y'all. There's one. There's a few right there. Again, hoping to enter these in the state fair. Got to have 12. I think I'll have enough, hopefully. Some of these are kind of small. Need these to grow. There's a bunch of them on that plant. Still flowering too, still setting pods and still producing. That's the jalapenos. After that, I got habaneros. Most of these are just now starting to ripen. There's a few in here, if I can get a close-up. There's a few in there that have already ripened. A few red ones in there. Again, looking forward to these, entering these in the state fair, because I'm really proud of these. These look really good. These turned out better than I thought they would. I tried growing habaneros, I don't know, probably 12 or 13 years ago, and I think I had one on the entire plant. I don't know what I did wrong, other than maybe I just used too small of a pot. Don't have a whole lot of experience growing these, but very pleased with the way that these turned out. So that's the habanero. Okay, next to that I've got, this is habaneros and serranos. I think I mislabeled one of my plants, and somehow I ended up planting some habaneros in with my serranos. So I think there's 9 habanero peppers here with my serranos. There's my serranos. This plant's full of them. They're little bitty. They haven't started to ripen yet, but I got tons of them. They look really good. I've never tried a serrano pepper. I am thinking about maybe making some salsa with these. There's another little bitty one. A couple there in the back. That is the serranos, and again, habaneros that I mislabeled somehow and mixed in with my serranos. Those look good. That is what I thought was a Brandywine, but I think, again, I may have mislabeled the tomato plant when I planted it. I think that's actually grape tomato. This obviously is not Brandywines. I believe that's the jelly bean grape tomato, just like I've got in the back. But they're looking good. So that's about all to show you for now, folks. That's just my monthly update. I may shoot another video when I have my entries for the Kentucky State Fair. We'll shoot a video, hopefully, to show you all the stuff that I'm entering in the State Fair. I'm going to be entering several categories. Hopefully take home at least one blue. I'd love to get a blue ribbon for the Carolina Reapers again. But I need those things to start ripening for me, and I'm running out of time. Got a little over a week until I got to drop them off. That's my monthly update. Please subscribe. Please comment if you got any questions. Please ask in the comments down below, and I'll do my very best to answer them. Thanks to everybody who is subscribed to my channel. I know I got at least a few people watching. I don't shoot a lot of videos, but I try to do at least one a month. That is my update video for the month of July 2025. Thanks to everybody for watching, and I'll see you in August.